Hi everybody, welcome back to another 8:30 Crew video. This is Lex signing in. We are back to do another chapter, I think chapter 3 of our Haunted House of Helm solo campaign, or solo one shot. No stream tonight. This one is going to be strict to record for the VOD. So here's a slight change in the layout just for visuals. So where we left off was that we were in the tavern of uh, Everton. So I'll verify the town name here, Everton. And we noticed that the mayor was not in at the moment. We haven't really touched on that yet, but we did see an old friend, an old traveling companion, Kaylin. Not Kayleen. I was calling her Kayleen in the last episode, in the last chapter. So Kaylin is who we were speaking to last. And we did a memory recall roll, which was the relationship ended with betrayal. So we're going to try to dig into that a little bit, figure out what exactly happened. We might use the oracle at times. We might mostly do some throwing and some yes or no, etc. storytelling on our part. So let's see. We're currently just standing there in disbelief because I vaguely said, "What's going on here?" And also for the mechanics, we're not gonna. So what I decided since the last chapter, I thought all day about it. I don't think we're gonna do um, like complete dialogue with NPCs. We'll just kind of type out what they are, the context of what they're saying, much like what we did here. So where she said she remembers me. She didn't say like really didn't say much, but we'll experiment with it, just doing a basic brief type of what she said. So if that makes sense. We're not going to type out the dialogue completely what we're thinking what she actually says, just the context of it. So here's the date for tonight. We're recording this episode. Um, let's see. So the relationship ended with betrayal. Question is, we can do a dice roll. We can refer to the oracle. Let's start off with the oracle in this one. So give me a list of. Oh, hold on a second. So betrayal. What's going on here? The relationship ended with betrayal. It's such an open. That's so. There's so many possibilities with that. Betrayal, like I betrayed her. Okay, I'm talking to an old friend. She haven't seen her in. Let's roll for how long we haven't seen. Okay, so um, we'll use a d6 for this. We'll roll for how many years we haven't seen her. And I'm actually rolling physical dice, by the way. So I got a 2 from the D6. So we haven't seen her for 2 years. I don't think we covered that in the last episode. Okay, so we haven't seen Kaylen, in 2 years. I ask her, have you been here since the? All right, so we're gonna do a yes or no roll. I was thinking incident or um did we have a falling out because of a certain quest? No. So I rolled a 1, which is no. Hmm. Okay. Did we have a falling out? Well, I know there's a betrayal somewhere. I'm just trying to think of how the betrayal can play into our backstory. Did we fall? Well, I'm a rogue, so perhaps there was a exchange or a deal gone wrong. Did we? Did we have a falling out because of a deal gone bad, gone south, a job gone south? Two. So no, it's not related to anything. Did we have a romantic relationship? Hold on, let me roll for that. No. Okay, so we were not lovers. We weren't. Okay, so we were strictly traveling companions. Okay, this is interesting. Since the betrayal was a friend, because we lost someone. Did we lose someone we knew? Four. Okay, we did lose someone. Let me go between my current or latest two. We both lost someone we knew. That's definitely a highlight worthy. We lost someone we both knew. Sorry if you can't see that. There we go. I gotta hit enter to push it up a little bit. There we go. We lost someone we both knew. Was the person we knew a friend? Yes, three. Mostly a friend. Okay. Now, was this friend? Okay, well, we'll just keep it at that. We lost a friend. We can upgrade that backstory. We both lost a friend. Did this loss lead to our falling out? Two, so it did not. Dang it. We both lost a friend. Okay, let's go to the Oracle for this one. Um, let's see how to word this for our Oracle friend. Ran into an old companion we left on bad terms. Haven't seen her in 2 years. We both lost a friend back then, but that wasn't the core reason for the falling out. Any reasons what led to our, let's see, there was also betrayal. I am a rogue. Let's see what he spits out. Oh, let's try again. Roll a d6. Okay, so I got my d6 ready. Correction. She won't speak to me, ignores me. Let's see what, because those are more of approaches. Okay, so not really helping our case here. Friendship and the betrayal. Was that betrayal? Sorry, the Oracle didn't really work out in my favor. That's just kind of emotions. Did the betrayal result in internal conflict? Yes. Okay, so internal conflict. Was it due to money? Two, it was not. All right, we're really stuck here at a roadblock. Let's keep this pocket open for now. We both lost a friend. Let's continue on. I don't want to get stuck on this too much. Have you been here since I left? Okay, I'm asking her if she's been here since I left. Let's shake the dice this time. Three, yes. All right. She hasn't left since. Now, let's see. What if I have a possible betrayal motive? Were we both investigating the mansion, the haunted house of Helm, together before before the betrayal? We were not. Okay. I rolled a one. Sorry. Just stated that. Rolled a one. So we were not. Have we ever investigated the, you know what? I'm going to make a rules change here. The one, sorry, the D4 is not rolling too well for me. I'm going to do a, D6. So 1 through 3 is yes. Sorry. 1 through 3 is no. 4 through 6 is yes. Okay. The D6 is just more random. I think kind of helps out. Have we ever looked into or been to the haunted house of Helm? One, we have not. Okay. Neither of us have ever been to the house of Helm together. That's the keyword. I like that. Now, I don't think I noted if I ever been to. I have missed that. My apologies. So I'm going to ask a myself a question. Has Garrett ever been to the house himself? One. So he has not either. Okay. So I can figure out that together. All right. I ask her what happened here. So I do have knowledge of, I remember that. I've been here before. Okay, so we're kind of tying into an old detail here. Here's the mention of the lost friend from our last episode to the evil spirit. This was a mistake. Cross that out. I want to keep my mistakes on paper though, so I can learn as I go. I don't see anything about. We'll adjust this. Okay, good. So I'm just tracing my steps here. I've never been to the house before, but the spirit. Okay, visiting everything is related to the past incident of when he lost. Now, okay, we're building a narrative for a backstory, a reason for Garrett being here to visiting the village of Everton. Let's say, okay, was the friend? We need a name for a friend. Name for our old friend who died several years ago. Perhaps it was a third companion. Okay, rolling for D10 on this one. Got my D10. Four. To Ryan. Okay, Ryan. Ryan. Did we lose our friend to the House of Helm? No. I rolled a one again. I'm almost tempted to drop these conventional dice and just go to the character sheet dice. Let's try to roll on the character sheet dice. These were far more random than I'm rolling now. Six. All right, I'm going to set aside my character die, my physical dice. My apologies for people who prefer physical dice, but again, this is all trial and error and experimentation. So we rolled a six, which means he did. Doreen, Doreen's life was lost in the House of Helm. Now, is this why Garrett is back to Everton? Actually, it is. We already rolled that. It's related to his friend. Okay, we know that. The loss of Dorian, that was not directly the reason for the betrayal aspect. Okay, I have a potential uh, question here that's possibly yes or no. Was Am I the reason why Dorian was at the haunted Helm, the House of Helm? Roll a d6 on here. Three. No. Okay. Was Helen the reason why the rain went to the House of Helm? No. Okay. Hmm. Let's see what I Oracle can pull out. How did my old friend die? It was in the House of Helm. So we're going to use these reasons and put that into the House of Helm. A roll a d8. Five. A monster. That's perfect. All right, we'll modify that to a spirit. Well, monster. Okay, we'll keep it as a monster. Was killed by a monster. Was that monster? Monster's vague, as the Oracle is supposed to be. If I keep my questions vague. Was the monster? Since we're doing, I apologize. Since I'm fudging the rules here a little bit. Since we're back to the actual D&D Beyond's dice, I'm gonna go back to my original rolls here. The D4. Here we go. Okay. Was that monster the spirit? Was the monster an evil spirit? D4 rolling. Three. Yes. Okay. Was killed by a an evil spirit. That's all we know. Why would my former companion, who is mad at me, feel I betrayed her in losing when we lost our friend to an evil spirit in a haunted house? Let's see what reasons we got. Accusations. Interesting. Okay, let's roll a d10 for this. Obsessity. Sorry, my mouse is acting up there. D10. 1. Accusation. She believes you led her friend into a trap. She believes. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take back what happened here. I'm sorry. We're going to keep that in there. Can't do that. Let's save this for later. She blames us for, she blames Garrett, just me, for Doreen's death. Okay, we'll keep that in we'll keep that in our pocket, right there. I asked her what happened here. All right, let's see. I'm looking for the mayor. I asked my friend, former friend, what happened to this once bustling town village. Note there is a let's see, haunted house that is decaying the village. The mayor. Well, I wasn't asking what happened to the mayor. I can modify that. What happened to the mayor? What happened here? All right, let's roll a d12 and see what happens. 5. Officers to the mayor's place. Really? She tells me an imposter has taken the mayor's place. Wait. No, was let's roll a yes or no. Was Durain related to the mayor? No. Okay, 2. I had an idea for like Doreen was the mayor when I came to this town, but it's already established that we lost him a long time ago, so it can't be right. But there's a imposter. Okay, so I find that out. I ask to the what happened to the mayor? We need a name for the mayor. Keep saying mayor. I need a name for the mayor. Mayor's name is. Oh yeah, we got roll d10. All right, Orin. Okay, that's pretty simple. We'll highlight that. Save it. Push that one down. What happened? Wait, what happened to Orin? Okay, so imposter. We have to roll. Does what happened to Orin? Does she tell us that Orin was killed? Let's roll a yes or no. No, Orin was not killed. Mayor Orin was not killed. What happened to him? All right, roll T10. Two, possessed. His body is a vessel for the spirit now. Okay, this is tying the story to the spirit. She, sorry, the highlight feature is super helpful, but also I forget to turn it off. She tells us the mayor, Orin is possessed by the evil spirit. Now, do I have knowledge of the spirit? Let me trace my steps here. Retrace my steps. I know about the haunted mansion. That's obvious, but I've never been there. Yes or no? Do I know of the evil spirit? We'll roll a four for D4. Yes or no? Do I know about the evil spirit? I do. Okay, that's a hard yes. All right, so I know of the evil spirit. Okay. Names for the evil spirit that haunts a house. Let's do more evil. I just want to see what the oracle spit out. Azazel. All right, D6. Two. Varath. Oh, Varath. I like that one. I whisper to Kaylin. 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 Varath? Pause for a bit. Is that, I say, I can just say, is that why the town is so, let's see, so empty? That why the town is so, I'll just keep, I'll just keep it at Varath. We'll ask the Oracle, does she know about Varath? Two, she does not. I think I walked into a corner for that one. She doesn't know of Varath. I mentioned her. Varath is the spirit of the haunted Helm. Helm, is it not? Varath is the spirit of the haunted Helm, is it not? Well, Varath is the spirit of the, is Varath the spirit haunting? Well, I can't really. Hmm. Hold on a second, guys. I'm revealing too much here. When in doubt, go to the Oracle. Okay. Varath is the is Varath the spirit haunting the house which took the life of our dear friend Orin. E20. Okay, I'm gonna vaguely say Varath is the spirit of the haunted helm. Roll a D20. There's an expansion on that. 16. Oh, yes, and Orin knew the spirit's true name, giving it power. Interesting. Let's say that she knows. She tells us, okay, Varath is the spirit hunting. So Varath is there. Orn knew the spirit's true name. Oh, I put Orn by mistake. So the mayor's name is Orn. Orn's possessed by Varath. Does our friend know? We're stuck on track here. My mind is, I'm again, it's trial and error. So we might have to correct something here. So I know the evil spirit. I'm going to say this is the name I learned of before leaving those years ago. So that isn't that this is the name I learned of before leaving those years ago. I know the evil spirit. I know of the evil spirit. She doesn't know of Varath. She remains that does she remain silent? They never relying too much on the Oracle. Does she remain, we'll do D4, remain silent? No. So she says something. Does she say, if we have to autocorrect ourselves here, I'm going to put, I thought I knew of the evil spirit. We know the mayor is currently MIA, imposter apparently. Or I'm sorry, possessed. We have Varath. Does she tell us that it's Varath is not the spirit of the haunted house of Helm? It's a D4. No. Okay. Hmm. Was I lied to when I learned the name? No. Did she know the spirit by a different name? Yes, three. Okay, so she says she knew the spirit by a different name. Okay. Um, we're still getting to that thread that she blames me for Durain's death. Still uncovering that mystery. I thought I knew of the spirit of the evil spirit. We'll put this in quotations. Wrath? Ask her, what what were you told? Ask her what we're told. Does she answer me? Let's see how she is when she's how is she acting? Okay, hold on. Let's roll. Does she answer me? Yes, she answers. Okay. Possible emotions for answering a difficult question that has scarred someone, trying to recall sad memories. Hmm. All right, so D6, 2, denial. She refuses to accept the reality. All right, so names of evil spirits. Roll D8. So she was told of a different name, too. Dracon. I learned, she says she thought the spirit's name was Dracon. Does, okay, see. She thought the spirit's name was Dracon. Okay, this is a question for myself. Do I recognize that name? Let's see. Do I recognize Dracon, the name? D20. Only 20. 7. Vaguely, perhaps in passing or in forgotten manner. I say, why does that name sound somewhat familiar? Okay, why does that name sound somewhat familiar? All right, so does she let me sit down with her at this point in the conversation? Let's do it yes or no. I try I try to sit down in front of her. Yes or no? Does she let me sit down? Yes. Okay. She lets me, and I do. Yeah, it's a very historic moment in the story. I'm thinking of how I recall that name. She interrupts me. Does she interrupt me? No, she doesn't. Okay. She's fairly quiet. I'm thinking, trying to remember something. How does my friend react? Roll d4. 3. Disinterested. The mind wanders, disengage. While I take so long to think, does Kaylen get up? Does she stand up impatiently? No, she's still sitting. Does she continue drinking? Yes. She continues to enjoy her drink. Does she look at me while I think? Yes. While looking at me. All right, now, do I remember how I know of the name? Yes, I do. Okay, so I finally recall the name. I recall the name Dracon. Was the name she or we neither of us have ever been to the actual House of Helm, which is a huge surprise. That's what the dice rolled. We know that by reputation's point. Maybe it was a dare, or I hmm. How did I think? How is the name Dracon tied to the evil house of the spirit's other known name of what was it? Zarath. D12. Okay. While it generates the ideas, we'll roll D12. 11. Internal servitude. Dracon is bound to serve Varath for eternity. I say, I remember now. Dracon, not dragon. Dracon is Dracon a worshipper? Was Dracon a worshipper of Varath? Yes, 4. Okay. Dracon was a worshipper of Varath. All right, so now we have a reveal here. Dracon, I'm gonna highlight just that part of the dialogue. So Dracona is a potential lead. Let's take away the death part where she blames me for the death. We'll go back up. She blames me for that. You know what? I'm gonna scratch that out just for now. At the same time, I don't want to. So that adds more mystery to it. She blames me for Darian's death. So I remember now. Does she nod or shake her head? So 1 through 2, she shakes her head. 3, 4, she nods. 2, she shakes her head. Dang it. She shakes her head. What are you talking about? I ask her, what are you talking about? It's not, let's see. I was mistaken of thinking, let's see here, how should I word this? Dracon apparently was not a servant or worshiper of Varath. What was he then? Roll d20. Oh, okay. 9. Dracon's another entity battling for dominance over the house. Holy, I love that. She tells us, she tells us Dracon is another entity that is battling for dominance of the house of Helm. Oh, I love that. It's great reveal right there. I'm highlighting that. Wow. Okay, great. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's kind of ties those two together. So we have two entities now, Dragon and Varath. Wow. Okay. So my eyes widen in disbelief, and I say that explains all the decay of Everton. Does she respond to that? Does she respond? D6. 5. She's skeptical. She is skeptical. I say, well, no, that's a problem. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm thinking she's skeptical of her own statement. That's impossible. So the decay, perhaps something. Well, I would say, wouldn't two rival spirits infesting a house cause all this dark magic in the area? I say sarcastically. I say sarcastically. How does she respond to my sarcastic comment? All right, 4, 4. She snaps back in her whole own. Okay. She snaps. Okay. She snaps back with her own sarcastic comment. I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath. Okay, now we need some conflict because we've had a pretty good conversation, a big reveal about. Plus, I'm hitting almost an hour here. We're hit. This was a pretty big reveal. There's two evil spirits infecting, possessing the House of Helm, um, Draco and Baroth. So, does something significant happen right now? Roll four. Actually, honest, let me see. Conflict. Does something happen out of the ordinary right now? Three. Yes, something happens. Okay, something happens. Something significant happens in the tavern. With all the things noted. D8. Three. A robbery. Thieves burst into the rob the place. Holy shit. Thieves bust burst in attempting to rob the place. But I'll highlight that. That is great. Especially in a very abandoned town. Well, almost abandoned. Obviously, we saw people earlier outside, but uh, we're both. Actually, I never really clarify what class is my old companion. Roll D10. 10. A wizard. Holy. Okay. Colleen is a wizard. Wizard. That's a very big. We probably could have pointed that out much earlier in the story, but no, better late than never. So Killian is a wizard. Is there anybody still around the bar, or is there a bartender since we've been talking? Yes, there is. Okay. How does the bartender react to the robbery? Roll one. Defiant attempts to fight off the robbers. The bartender attempts to fight off the bandits. I'll just kind of correct it there. Bandits, thieves. Let's modify that to bandits. Practically the same thing. How do we react? Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to. Okay, I should correct that. I'm the rogue, so I'm going to. Did the thieves see me? Did the bandits see either me or my friend in the corner booth? Roll D20. 5. No, they are too focused on the bartender register. Okay, register. Uh, okay. The bandits did not see either of us. I'm the. Okay, this might be an encounter. So, I quickly equip. Whoops. Guess the mayor will just have to wait for now. I'm going to equip my. see, 2 daggers. I equip my 2 daggers, and all right, I'm a rogue. Is there a spot to get close and hide? Stealth. Roll d20. Oh, this is a stealth check too. Okay, so I jumping the gun here. Good. Now the storeroom door is ajar, perfect for slipping inside unnoticed. The storeroom is ajar. I have an idea for this part. Okay, stealth check. Let's say, let's go to our difficulty. You know what? I lost my little difficulty graphic. I'm sorry about that, guys. Let me get this back in here. That's the logo. So I have to save that little change. I'm going to add get back my little difficulty, my DC chart. There it is. I've actually changed it out for some reason. There we go. There it is. Go right down here. All right, good. Just OCD moment there. Perfect. I like that. We'll stretch it. Perfect. Good. All right. Still here. Let's do a quick audio check. Good. All right. Let's not cover the haunted house completely. 75% opacity. That's good. I like that. All right. And then we'll give it a little border. Let's go with the, definitely not that. And then we'll do 5, 25. Okay, we'll do that. I think I lost the capacity too much. So we'll do 90. All right. And then perfect. That's good. So we are equipped with daggers and we're trying to do a DC check for, um, let's see, if we can successfully get into that storeroom to get a sneak attack on the 2 bandits. So let's roll to see what the DC is of this tactic. We're not in encounter yet, so 14, which is going to be moderate difficulty. The DC 12. Okay, now I have to roll. The DC is, let's see, put my daggers and hide. Attempt to sneak into the storeroom. Let's just say storage room for Middle Ages sake. Storage room. All right. DC is 14. I'm sorry. DC is 12. My roll is going to be a skill check for stealth. I have +4. Come on. Oh my gosh, 2. I rolled a 6. My roll was a 6. Unbelievable. That was a complete fail. All right, so it's obvious. All right. I failed. The the bandits see me. See me. Okay. I failed to sneak in. How do the bandits see me? Let's see what happens. D4. Amused. They laugh. They laugh at my really? Come on. The bandits are amused. How pathetic I am for trying to sneak. Why? What gave away my attempt at stealth? Did I kick something? Maybe I kicked the coffee cup in the floor. Or, Roll a d6. All right, let's see what idea we have here. Oh, my roll was a 3. The clatter of bottles you bumped into the shelf. Really? Oh my gosh. I bumped into a shelf. The bandits notice me and are amused. They're like, wow, what a pathetic adventurer. So, um, I'm sitting there. My move was, do they encounter me? Do they threaten me? All right, D20. 19. They're wary but don't see you as a threat, simply telling you to keep quiet. Okay. They don't see me as a threat. They tell me to keep quiet. What is uh what's our friend doing? What is Korean? I haven't noticed Korean for a bit. Is Korean still in the booth? It's not Korean, sorry. Kaylen, is she still in the booth? Yes, she's still in the booth. Kaylen is still in the booth. I look to her while I remain still. I'm trying to do a gesture, like I try to tell her, I try to signal her to do something. Does my friend is still, let's roll for this one. Does she do anything at all? 1 and 2, she can, does she do something? 3 and 4. Yes, for 3 4 is yes. No, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't do anything. Is the bartender successful in defending himself against the bandits? No, he's not. The bartender is not successful in defending himself against the bandits. Are the bandits still looking at me? Yes. Uh, are they both looking at me or just one of them? 1 and 2 for one, 3 and 4 for both of them. They both are looking at me. Both bandits still have their eyes on me. I say, if you leave now, I won't follow. Oh no. If you leave now, I won't follow. I tell my, if you leave now, I won't follow. I tell the bandits, if you leave now, I won't follow. How do they react? Meanwhile, let's add a little extra element to the story from Kaylen's. Is she still drinking? Yes, she's still drinking. Uh, she continues to drink. Does she find this whole robbery entertaining as a wizard? Yes, she thinks this whole robbery is entertaining. Oh, I'm trying to play hero over here. Okay, we have to roll an 8. 4. Hostile. They point their weapons at you, threatening violence. Really? Just all of a sudden? Oh, okay. Because I said that. They point their weapons at me. Okay, we're officially in a counter because of what I said. So I threatened them like a smartass. All right. This is a good point to end. It's been an hour and 5 minutes. This one this one's great. Some reveals. I had some hiccups, some corrections. Still working out the kinks of the system, but I think in this one I used the AI probably a little too much, my Oracle AI, but still did use the roles. But my by far my favorite part is the two spirits concept. The mayor is still he's still somewhere. The whole mayor thing is still out in play. Uh, Apparently he has a stand-in, but body double. So yeah, we'll keep it at that. I'd say it was a good way to end. We have an encounter next, so that'll be a big one for me. Handling encounter by myself, with rolling initiative, etc. Might have to simplify things, but for now, that's it for chapter 3, I believe, of the Haunted House of Helm. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time on the 830 Crew. This is Lex signing out.